gonna have doubles. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, we're gonna start really early, and we're gonna have doubles because there's parking on campus because it's MLK Day. That we can park there before 6, so it's gonna be exciting.
Dang,
I gotta make that post tomorrow. Oh man!
All right, I'm gonna take off the shirt before the set starts.
Okay, go for it. So right now we got Nightmare and Coffeeblack versus MBSmash and TM. MBSmash and TM, probably the most storied team in Michigan. TM likes to joke that his tag stands for Team's Master because he does it with Ganondorf, which is really impressive. I love their synergy because they both like can control center stage and space really well, and they know each other so well that their team combos can finish really hard.
Yeah, but then Nightmare and Coffeeblack are 2 players from Canada, to my understanding, correct? Ooh, that was almost sick.
Yeah, Russell and I just played them, so Coffeeblack was actually the bigger problem for us. He's the Fox because he comes from playing Falcon, and so he's used to controlling space with hitboxes, and he puts out nairs and bears, and it's hard to deal with because they come out unreacted. Nightmare, on the other hand, really explosive gimper. He gets people off stage, and then he tries to like gimp them, and Coffeeblack holds the stage with all his hitboxes, so he can recover safely.
Okay, so they play that kind of like Fox is the lead, Marth is the support on the edge type thing.
Right, exactly.
That's what SFAT told me that he does with PvP.
It's the standard Marth Fox.
Definitely, Fox kind of tries to throw the character over at Marth.
Yeah.
It's going pretty well for Red Team so far, though.
Yeah,
I guess they got one
think
stock.
that everyone, when you first have to play against a Ganondorf team, it takes like a minute to adjust.
For sure.
Because everything he does is so much safer. He can put out so many more hitboxes without getting major punishes as a result.
Yeah, in comparison to singles.
It's a major transition you have to make.
Oh my gosh. And that's something, that right there is something that's really important in the Ganon v Marth specifically. Like, Ferris will shield stab Marth. Like, that happens a bunch.
Right.
So you have to be prepared for that. Like, Ganon will shield stab you as Marth. You have like kind of a bad shield.
Yeah, a lot of people like to joke that Ganondorf is a character entirely dependent on shield stabs.
Which I guess doesn't work terrible for him. Yep. So forward smash knocks 2 people off. Oh, just Fox dies though.
What's very interesting about the Ganon Sheik composition is that they both do not do well in 1v2 scenarios, but they also both have very extended recoveries. So although they do not, they have trouble with that, they have a lot of opportunities to fight their way out because they can constantly get back to stage. Which
is almost kind of rough for them. Like there's a lot of opportunities for them to get comboed in the 2v1.
Right. And it's uncomfortable for many teams to try and go out and offstage edgeguard these characters because Ganon and Sheik both have great offstage gimps and they can have an easy time getting back to the ledge.
I feel like they can turn it around in the air really easy too. Like Sheik especially can just like slap you, like especially reverse fair. Like that changes the whole edgeguard situation.
Yeah, their up B is really good for going offstage and getting back to ledge safely.
We got a pretty tight game going so far though. Just little lead for Red Team right now.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's what I'm looking for is an explosive stock by Nightmare. He has that capability.
Yep. And of course it's important. So how long is it going to take them to kill TM here?
Oh, very good at spot dodge.
Agreed. That was really godlike recovery. Oh.
Okay. Okay, that's so worth it.
That's totally worth it.
Yep.
His TM did not expect to survive.
He traded his 100+% stock in order for a low % stock on the Fox. Marth does not do well in the 2v1 against this comp.
Nope, that was a very good play. Like when you have a Fox Marth like that, like, you want to kill the Fox first. Because Marth's terrible in 2v1.
Okay. It's tense. I don't know how Nightmare could actually turn this around. Just because of the nature of Sheik's recovery, there's no way that she can just like get killed suddenly if she's the one in the lead.
Yeah, I guess if he hit Sheik with like a Randy Tipper and then for some reason TM didn't punish him, but like this is not gonna happen.
Right.
So game 1 goes to TM and MB, the Toledo boys. It's a Toledo v Canada match.
Okay, so they're going back to Battlefield. Obviously, well, let's see. Yeah, this is still best of 3, so that means that they banned Yoshi. No.
Yeah, most likely.
I guess both teams like Yoshi's.
Yeah, because they have the Marth and the Ganondorf.
They might have banned FD then.
I can see that. Ganon is terrible on FD.
Right. Okay, well,
Okay, good little bit of damage that MB's putting on.
It's a cool setup. If he dies behind, then you get hit by the big Ganon at fair, but otherwise you just get hit by Sheik fair, which will always set up to a good neutral position.
Yeah, that is really smart.
The problem is that Sheik's down throw is so slow, there's not some often where you can use that.
Yeah, in doubles, like usually you can even get hit out of it or like hit directly after.
Right.
Because there is throw invincibility, so you have to watch out for that.
Ooh, a good platform tech chase in the top platform to kill the Ganondorf.
Nightmare can still... No, I can't live.
Okay, again, slight advantage for red team. This time I see them trying to choke stocks out of Sawyer or TM, and they killed Ganondorf at I think it was sub 20, maybe a couple shy.
Oh, there was another chance, but TM did a really good job of just double jumping the ledge.
Right.
Nice. Again, too. It's hard to double jump up there and sneak under Marth down tilt.
Right. And due to Ganondorf's weak ledge options, he has to trust his teammate and know when his teammate is going to create that opening. But because Sheik does move that quickly, there's a lot of synergy that goes into that.
For sure. And as me and Goonshot were talking about earlier, these two have played together for so long, TM and MB.
Right.
Nightmare and Coffeeblack doing a really good job this game, though. Oh.
Yeah, it's showing that they were comfortable with the stage pick and just didn't like the way that the game played out. And perhaps this is what we were talking about, that adjustment to Ganondorf.
Yeah, it might take a second. Because you have to remember, Ganondorf is definitely a bad character. You can do just bad character stuff to him.
But he's better in doubles.
For sure better in doubles. He's not that bad in doubles, actually.
Because, I forget who explains to me, it's just that everything is safer.
Oh, there he goes. I could see that. Well, and he just gets punished so hard in singles.
Yeah.
Because you can just be so precise on him. But in doubles, it's so crazy.
Precise.
Alright, so still
this
really
is
close
a good
match.
situation here. They got both of them off stage.
Oh, they both make it back, though.
Ganondorf prioritized center stage control, but I think he could have positioned himself closer to cover the platform on, because Ganondorf has that spacing with the up air that he can cover the whole platform and still hold center stage.
Yep, I think you're right. He might have just been trying to play extra safe. Because now they just got a 2v1 against Coffeeblack.
Wow, okay, this really turned around. A lot of center stage control has contributed to choking a lot of damage and getting in some stocks with some clutch edge guarding by MBSmash.
Nice.
That's a 2-0 finish for them. Good stuff.
Yeah, they did a really good job of holding the center. That's even something we saw. I think they played against KJH and Prince Abu. Or one of the really good teams, and they would hold the center a decent amount, but it was just so hard against that crazy good team.
Right. One of the things against the Fox Puff team that's really important is to swat away the Puff and then set up your 2v1 scenarios.
Yes, that's something that they didn't capitalize on.
Ooh, I haven't seen these yet. The replays,
this
the hype.
is dope. Oh, let's go.
I know. Shout outs to all of Skate's new stream equipment. We got cameras.
Let's go.
These mics are new. We also have replays. I'm excited.
We're stepping it up over here in Michigan.
Yeah. Please press 1 in the chat if you are enjoying our new upgraded Michigan streams.
Let's go.
Okay, so are we moving over to singles now, or are we still playing doubles?
I'm not 100% sure. That wasn't top 6, I think, or top 4 of doubles.
That was quarterfinals, so we should be
so
down to top 4 now.
Okay, so that's probably where they'll stop, would be my guess. Because that's only 3 sets. So.
Yeah, we're slated to finish top 4 in...
It's
I think
after...
it's 6 to 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's after pools and before singles bracket, to my understanding.
Right. Yep.
And bracket's just top 32 today, right? So it should be pretty quick. Is it all best of 5?
Top 32, no.
Okay.
16 people starting losers. I was able to convince Juggle Guy to do top 12 best of 5.
Okay, I like that. So winners, quarters, and on,
It means
essentially.
sacrificing the stream to... We won't stream one top 8 match. One of the loser gets 8th matches.
Yeah, one of the losers' 8ths.
But as a result, we get a bunch more, and also we won't be able to stream it as much. But I think it's worth it. Top 12. This is a stacked.
It's better
competition.
play, yeah. Because Michigan has a lot of good players now. We have Ice here too. There's some Canada players also here.
Canada's here. Chicago's here.
Yeah, who do we get from Chicago coming here besides Webbs, of course?
Prince Abu and Bro.
Yep.
So that's 2 top 8 seeds right there.
Oh yeah, Prince Abu and Bro are both great players. I mean, Webbs is good too, but.
Who else? And then we got Coffeeblack and Nightmare from Canada.
Okay, nice.
There's this player, the number 1 player in Cincinnati. His name is Cal, and he's here. Joey CRZL or something is from Ohio. He's supposed to be pretty good. I think he came with Dempt, maybe?
Oh,
Dempt's here, too.
Oh, yeah, I saw Dempt that he was here.
So, and then, some of our older, our inactive players have come out of the woodwork as well. Shaden is here.
No Shady, though, right?
He was going to, but he got work, unfortunately.
Dang, Shady. Shady's the legend.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for a good day of Melee. I love Sweet Season.
Same, dude. These are the best tournaments in Michigan, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's so much fun. And it's everyone comes out, so once a month I know I'm going to see all my friends and have a good time and play Melee.
Helps deal with the awfulness that is the winter. At least we have Sweet.
Right. It's
It's
something to look forward to every month.
Usually.
And the next one is on February 11th. That one will be in East Lansing. I got the main ballroom for that one.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see. I think that confirmed. We have Nunn, Kirby Kaze, and Ryan Ford should be coming. And I don't know who else they'll come with, but Should be a 1 day of epic proportions. And
It's
we
been
got
a while
lot
since
of
we had
people-
KK.
I know. I'm rooming with him at Genesis.
Oh, let's
so I'm
go.
excited. I haven't seen him in so long.
Shout out to
and
David.
I'm excited to have him back. That's going to be a hard one for Duck to win. I know he really likes trying to defend Michigan.
And like he did
at
against
least-
West Walls that one time.
Right. And at least this time he's got the matchup he likes. He's got Fox. But at that tournament, Sheik he's kind of neutral on now, but he definitely doesn't like Falcon.
I'm pretty sure he's even lifetime with Kirby Kaze too. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
they're
last
a
time, I
very
think.
storied rivalry.
They've played each other a lot. Well, I mean, they're both really good players from a roughly similar region. Where's Kirby Kaze? He's like from Ontario type deal.
Toronto. But
Toronto.
Kirby Kaze has family in East Lansing, so he
really?
used to come and visit more.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, he's going back to school now. He's busy, but I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's nice to have him back too, because he like retired or whatever. We all know how Melee retirements go.
Right.
And then he came back and like did really well at Big House, so it's cool to have him back.
I've always had so much respect for him as a player. I think that everything that I used to love his blog, everything he writes. Just the way he thinks is so. It's calculated, but it's also beautiful.
His Facebook posts are fun too.
No, okay. Facebook posts. My new favorite thing is to follow or to see the Facebook posts of New York players. New York players control the Facebook game because they got the Moon. Everything he posts is ridiculous.
Dominating, yeah.
Beerman's posts are great.
Beerman lives in New York now?
Yeah.
Sick.
He moved up there from South Florida. He goes back and forth.
I can't. So when I went to Evo, the story I always tell of Beerman, he was playing Leffen in just in bracket, like in Evo.
Yeah, it was a good match.
And in between games, he was taking, or no, not in between games, in between stocks, he was taking drinks of his beer. And Leffen punished him 0 to death once for one of them. It's like, what are you doing, dude? It's Evo.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He is really good.
And such an interesting thinker at the game.
Yeah, the way he thinks is very interesting. Is that the person who used to be Lamb Chops? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Beerman used to be Lamb Chops.
Got it.
The story is that he was the sensei for PC Chris, for Deshizwiz, and for Pork Chops.
Wow. You know who has a win over Deshizwiz that you probably wouldn't expect?
Who?
Biggie.
Biggie?
Yep, from ROM 2 or something
Really?
like that, or Pound 2.
Those Falcon stats, stats.gg, shout outs to smash.gg, just put out that overall 6,000 matches. Falcon has a pretty good record versus Falco. It's his second best record after Ices.
Well, is that because all of his records are kind of bad? So his second best is a 45.
I have no idea. My theory is that there is a whole lot of mid-level Falcos in Florida, and all those Falcons are down there just tech chasing them.
Well, and mid-level Falco is not as good as high-level Falco at all.
Right. Obviously, Wes has an amazing record versus pretty much every Falcon.
Yeah, he even beats Johnny pretty often, to my understanding.
He beat Johnny for 2 straight years until Johnny finally beat him at Evo. Johnny's been making waves.
That was a big
matchup.
deal.
But yeah, no, it's close. I mean,
West Balls too. As much as I love West,
Yeah.
Preface, he does kind of have a hard time at the really super major tournaments, performing at his very best.
I think he just runs out of gas. He just goes so hard for so
Exactly.
long.
Well, it's hard at Evo. You got to play a lot of games.
That's the one thing. Yeah, they're short on best of 5s there, but at the same time, a lot of people are just grinding for days, just playing sets to get through that massive bracket.
Evo really is the mastery test, because even without the best of 5s, that show is you have to be ready to play your best
At all
right
times.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
There's no slack.
I would really love to get a matchup on here.
Yeah, same. We've been killing time for a hot sec. As much as I enjoy just hanging out over here talking.
Yo, Skate and J-Wings.
Yo, you guys
we could get
when do you
a
guys
hunt
want
down
to
a
get a
set.
match? Any chance? Yeah, hit the mic.
Sorry about this, guys. We would love to bring you more Melee. Did people press 1? Oh, people did press 1. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I like that. Who's in the chat?
We got some ones. Let's go. Shout out to ones.
Shout outs to ones. It was his third worst? Okay, well then,